Hi, I'm Allie. Join me in creating a nice and simple project going with a multi-hold variety of beads to create a wrap bracelet or even a choker. If you need any supplies, but you probably don't because you probably already have these all in your stash, go ahead and look below the video to get the exact list of materials that were used in the description to shop with us online. Gather up a collection of miscellaneous two-hole beads and let's get ready to get started. So to get started on our wrap bracelet, or if you want to, you can wear it as a choker, a single strand. Really, the options are endless. You're going to have a collection of two-hold or multi-hold beads. I suggest this is a great way to get use out of some of the beads that you may have had sitting for a while, or a stash buster for a lot of bead box extras. And I'm going to be using a cup button along with some black dragon thread size 6, and I have two size 10 or 12 needles that you can use on a 5-foot piece of thread. You also want to make sure you have at least some 11O seed beads, and if you want, some 8Os, and I'll show you further in the video how to decorate and make a nice peyote stitch loop to go with your button. So to begin, we have two needles that are on our one piece of thread. So one piece of thread, two needles on each side. The first thing I'm doing is taking those two needles, adding an 11, an 8, and 11, and then sewing one needle down one side of the cup button and one needle down the other side, making sure when I pick up the cup button then and pull that thread that I have equal amounts of thread on either side. From here, I'm going to separate out my needles and add 1, 2, and 3 11O seed beads on the right, as well as 3 11O seed beads on the left. We're then going to take one 8O seed bead, and I'm going to cross my needles through that 8O seed bead. So one needle goes from the right side to the left side, and the other goes from the left side to the right side. We're going to let that fall down next to that button, making sure we still have the same amount of thread on each side of that button. This is your opportunity now when you're working with multiple needles to reinforce that button and that end right away. So I'm going to take the needle that's in my right hand, go up through the 3 seed beads that are on the right hand, come out through the cup button, and go down through the cup button on the other side and down through the 3 seed beads, and then cross back through that same 8O seed bead. You can do that with both the left and the right side. Get at least 2 pieces of thread through before going in and continuing with the design. Now for this wrap bracelet, I have sitting here some round duos, some pie duo, some iris duos, as well as super duos. In the sample piece, I also use storm duos and disc duos and round trios, so you can really change up which multi-hold beads you use. Likewise, if you want to use bigger or smaller seed beads, you can do that as well. You can either do this random or you can pick to have a pattern for the bracelet. I'm going to pick a pattern of 3 seed beads and then one of my multi-hold beads. 3 seed beads, and I'm keeping the 8Os basically for the end. If you want the beads that you're using that are multi-holds to stand out more, you can try some 15O seed beads. From here, I'm going to pick up one side of my iris duo with one needle and put the needle through on the other side, just like we did with the cup button. Now the iris duos do have a side to them. They have a flat bottom and a rounded top. So as you continue to put the iris duos on, you want to make sure that they're always facing up on the design. From here then, you can, like I said, choose to do a pattern or choose to go freeform and just pick them up as you'd like. 3 beads on the left, 3 beads on the right. This is a very simple design, very simple pattern. You can add all kinds of variety to it as you create it on your own. From here, I'm going to add one of my pie duos, taking one needle through one hole, one needle through the other hole. Once again, separate out those needles, 3 beads on the right, 3 beads on the left. This continues the whole length of your design. So if you want to do a multi-strand bracelet where it wraps over top of itself, you're going to want to make that about 14 or more inches. That's also going to be a great size for a choker if you would prefer to do that. Continue adding your beads however you want in a pattern or at random, adding 3, 5, 6, your choice of seed beads in between each. The one thing you do want to make sure is that if you are adding less than 3 seed beads, just keep an eye on your thread that you don't see too much of it sitting in between as you go in and out of different sizes of 2-hold beads. Once you get to the end of your wrap design, you can see I did a pattern of iris duo followed by a pi duo, super duo, round duo, and then back and forth, having those pi duos face in. It is time to do our loop and our clasp. We're going to do a peyote loop to make it look a little bit fancier on our wrap bracelet. So here at the end, the last beads are on. I have my iris duo. I put 3 beads on the right hand needle, 3 beads on the left, and then just like we did at the start, I crisscrossed through one of those purple 8-0 seed beads. Followed that by 28 11-0 seed beads on my right needle. From here, I'm going to sew back through that same 8-0. So my thread's coming out the right, I add my 28 beads, go into the left, and come back out to the right. From here, I'm going to use this same thread, just kind of holding on to the left one there, to do a little bit of peyote stitch. So if you've never done peyote stitch, we are going to sew through the odd number beads and we are going to skip the evens. So here we are sewing through bead number 1 and we're going to add an 8-0 this time, skip bead number 2 and sew through bead number 3. Once again, 8-0, skip 4, sew through 5. So we're always sewing through the oddballs. As you do so, give a little tug on your thread and once again onto your seed bead and sew on through. The 8-0 seed beads are naturally larger, so they're going to fill that outer space and create that exterior loop. If you don't have any 8-0s on hand, you can use 11-0s, and every third or so pass of the needle, just grab 2 instead of 1 at a time. You can see here I'm still adding 1 bead, skipping over and sewing through the next one. Going the whole way around, we're going to do this simple peyote stitch. 1 bead gets added. You see how it starts to sit and create that nice look of that peyote stitch. I'm going to continue around and then I'm going to show you how we're going to tie off our thread. There we go. And if you are going to wear this summertime, you think that you're going to be a little bit rough on it, a lot of wrap bracelets people are, you can always take the thread and run the whole way back down through the project. Here I'm just turning it along the mat, adding my 8-0, sewing through, and continuing on. If you get down to the bottom and you have an even versus odd situation, you can just sew through 2 beads at the end. Totally fine to do. From here then, another bead goes on, and instead of sewing through 1, I'm going to sew through those last 2, bring my thread and needle through that 8-0 seed bead, come down through the 3 11-0 seed beads, through the iris duo, the last one. I'm going to take my thread then and reverse it, coming back up through the iris duo, back through those 3 seed beads, and guess what? Now my thread and needle are at the same spot, and I can go in and I can tie these 2 thread ends together. This is the advantage of working with 2 needles at a time, both to add the clasp at the beginning as well as to tie off threads and make it easy to end your projects. From here, if you want to, you can separate out those needles. So one of the needle, I'll take through my 8-0 seed bead there in the middle. I'll bring it down through those seed beads to the other side of that iris duo. And the reason I used black thread is so you could see it a little bit more. Usually with this design, I would use green. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to burn down those thread ends, getting them nice and close to the project and finishing this off. Like I said, the wrap bracelet can really be used. Use your comments, say which designs and which pieces and which styles of multi-hold beads you did. You can also use this as a choker or as a multi-strand bracelet. There's a shorter, and you can wrap it around to make it a multi-strand as well. That seed beaded loop just becomes a nice little extra added clasp feature that you can, even if you want to, wear to the front if you're wearing it as a necklace or even as the multi-strand bracelet. So many options with so many multi-hold beads. This is a great way to do kind of a buster of a lot of your stash that you may have sitting around. Thanks so much for joining me in creating this multi-hold bracelet, whether or not you're doing it as a wrap or a choker or even a longer necklace. There's a lot of great techniques and a lot of materials that can be used for this design. Go ahead and comment below and let us know what you're using to make your design. Remember, if you want to as well, challenge yourself, if you never have, to do that peyote loop at the end to hold on to your cup button. As always, if you haven't yet, subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss anything from us here at Potomac Beads. Thanks so much for watching and stay tuned for the next inspirational video.